So exciting. Look at all these faces. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. What a beautiful group we have here. Welcome, welcome. Teachers, feel free to jump in and say hello if you want to.
All right, welcome everyone.
Welcome. So good to see you.
Hi,
Yes.
everyone. Thank you to parents who came as well. That is awesome. I appreciate all of you.
Yes, wonderful. What a great group. You guys, we have 3 pages of people. This is so exciting. Oh, all right. Okay, so it is on my computer here, it is 6:03. And if someone else tries to join, I will admit them. I am Rachel Bailey. I am the teacher on special assignment for early college high school. So I'm kind of Mr. Simpson's right-hand girl here. So thank you so much for joining us this evening for our very first virtual award ceremony. We are super pumped about the opportunity to be with you guys, get to see so many faces and celebrate the accomplishments of our students. So we do have our teachers here that have joined us tonight. Before we get started in our ceremony, just give you a couple of Zoom norms. You guys already know staying on mute is definitely the easiest way to make sure we can hear everybody. So you guys are already doing a great job of that. And then we are going to use jazz hands instead of clapping because, of course, clapping is a little difficult on Zoom. So let's all practice. I know it's going to be cheesy, but I promise it'll be fun once you get going. It'll make you laugh, okay? We're going to practice our jazz hands. So let's pretend that we are giving Mr. Simpson Best Principal Award. Let me see your jazz hands. Let me see your jazz hands. Yes. And he is the best principal. He's really awesome. So let's do one more practice here. We're gonna give Cynthia Benting Best Counselor Award. Let me see your jazz hands. All right, so whenever a student's name is called, we are just going to jazz hands into the camera in celebration of that student. If you are the student receiving the award, it would be nice if you didn't jazz hand. That way we could tell which one you are there. So it's very exciting to have you all here on Zoom this evening for this very special event. All right, Mr. Simpson, take it away.
All right, I just want to welcome all of our parents and our students and our staff that came out tonight. And we appreciate how much effort has gone into the students' education during this past year. We wanted to take a moment to recognize this because we had to cancel our merit awards last year. It's been almost a year and a half since we've had a moment like this to recognize how hard our students work. And the truth is that all of our students work so hard. That's why we sent out certificates of appreciation and stickers to all of our students. They should have received a manila envelope in the mail. And that's a sign of how much we respect the effort you put into this year. I do want to take a minute to recognize our staff that are present tonight, our amazing staff. It's the best staff to work with possible. And I will just introduce them and we can give them jazz hands as well. So we want to introduce our educational assistants, Ariana Ortiz, Paula Levi, Eva Huerta. We want to recognize our secretary, Miss Luna, and she is our registrar and attendance secretary and everything. We also want to recognize the amazing set of teachers that we have. Jean Hayes, Diane Zacek, Cynthia Williams, Frank Allison, Erica Duran, Rita Kwong, and Jessica Viescas. We also recognize tonight our Academic Success Advisor, Ms. Cynthia Benting. And we also recognize our security and driver and everything, Mr. Conrad Hawkes. And last but not least, of course, we recognize our teacher on special assignment, Dr. Rachel Bailey. We also, if I can take just a minute, want to thank all the officers of our Parent Teachers Association, Student Association, who, because of the COVID and closure had to serve through 2 terms without being relieved. So we do want to extend a thank you and recognition to our president, Zandra Darrow, our vice president, Lacey Mendoza, to our secretary, Megan Luna, and our treasurer, Joanna Costilla. And so they've been amazing this past year and a half. Thankfully, we'll be entering this process of receiving nominations and going through the process of electing a new set of officers for the Parent Teacher Student Association. So be looking for that announcement in the newsletter, and you can email us if you're interested in serving. And I think that's everything for now. Let me turn it back over to Dr. Bailey.
Okay, so everyone received a manila envelope. All of our students in the mail. They were mailed out Friday. We were hoping that they would arrive just in time for this event. If yours has not arrived yet, don't worry, it is in the mail because we sent one to every single student. If you've not opened your manila envelope yet, now is the time to open your manila envelope. I'm going to wait a couple seconds for all of the ripping to commence. I'm pretending that I'm hearing it. Shink, 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 shink. Okay, how exciting. Okay, so you probably all opened them. And what you saw is that every single student is receiving a certificate. And I know some parents are like, wait a minute, everybody gets a soccer trophy? Not cool. Except right now, we've all been through something together. This experience that we have gone through over the course of the last year has been incredible, challenging, just a very difficult time with various complexities. And it was important to us, your early college, high school staff, teachers, and administration, to recognize the efforts that each one of you put in. So don't feel like this is just a participation trophy. No, no, no. It is much more than that. It is us expressing to you, all of our students, how much we appreciate what you guys have done to persevere. So let's jazz hands for all of our kids. Awesome, you guys are so good at this. Okay, I would like to say a special thank you to a person that made sure that we had the stickers available to send you. If you haven't opened your manila envelope, you just discovered that we have a sticker for every single student that has Charlie's head on it. It says Early College High School on his graduation cap. That is one of our official logos. And then you also notice that we have a bumper sticker for parents to put on their vehicles. Now, it's really awesome. Miss Jessica Viescas is doing a project that financed those stickers. Let's say thank you to her. And last but certainly not least, Miss Megan Luna went through a ton of effort to create every one of these manila envelopes and print up every one of these certificates, because with COVID, we can't have people in the building. So poor Miss Luna all alone did all of this. And so we need to celebrate all of her efforts. Thank you, Miss Luna. All right, Mr. Simpson.
All right, so let's begin with our first set of academic awards. We're recognizing those students who had straight A's during this past fall semester. Now, this is quite an achievement even during a regular semester, but to do this when we're all remote and with all the stress and the strain of dealing with COVID and being isolated and at home, these students still managed to maintain that perfect academic record. So without further ado, we recognize with straight A's Gabriel Alba, Brianda Alirez, Yesley Camunez, Francesca Coloma, Estrella Escareño, Leslie Estrada, Sochi Jimenez, Jesus Lozano, Savannah Noriega, Carly Paul, David Villagrana, and Truman Williams. Congratulations. All right, and next we want to recognize, if you remember a year ago, our juniors took the first PSAT, and we've never had a chance to recognize the top scorers from the PSAT. So these students took the PSAT NMSQT that they're going to have a second chance to retake tomorrow if the snow doesn't cancel our plans. But we want to recognize in no particular order these top 10 students. Estrella Escareño, Hannah Clyde, James Stockman, Eliza Lopez, Frederico Munoz, David Villagrana, Megan Wirtz, Leilani Parra, Lauren Polk, Madison Fox, and Carly Polk.
Thank you, Mr. Simpson. Next up, we would like to recognize our student council officers. So because of COVID, these student council officers have been in office and serving our school since the fall of 2019. So they have literally been dedicating their time to serve our student body for almost 2 years now. And I recognize the sacrifice of your time and energy that you have given to early college, and we appreciate you so much. So I want to recognize our president, David Villagrana, our vice president, Megan Wirtz, our secretary, Hannah Clyde, our treasurer, Lauren Polk, our communications director, Freddie Munoz, our representative, Brianda Alvarez, Representative Christopher Offit, Representative Desiree Torres, Representative Haley Reyes, Representative Eric Granillo, and Representative Christy Figueroa. Great job. Thank you so much to each of you. Ms. Hayes?
I would like to honor our Honor Society officers in our first year as a National Honor Society organization. Freddie Munoz, President. Lauren Polk, Vice President. Estrella Escarano, Secretary. And Carly Polk, Treasurer.
Ms. Viescas?
Yay, it's my turn. So I have a little speech, and I just want to say I'm so proud of all of you. You guys have been working super, super hard, and we had the opportunity to pick 10 students out of all of our students, and these are the students that really stood out. Not only have they been successful academically, they have gone above and beyond, not just academically, but with their work, what they turn in their Zooms, when they participate, they help their fellow classmates. They make sure that, hey, Miss Viescas, they're constantly communicating with me, and I appreciate that so much. I want to give most improved to Dominic Armendariz. Character award in physical science. I want to give it to Isabel. Thank you, Isabel Caballero. And we have gold star for excellence in physical science. And these students have been very successful academically, but not only are they successful academically, they have gone above and beyond. Vanessa Barazalio, I hope I said that right. Savannah Norgueya and Jesus Lozano, Lucero Caballero, Himani Patel, Francesca Colum, Michelle Au, and I left this for the last award is the highest GPA in physical science, Anjali Patel. Congratulations. I'm so proud of all of you, and you guys beyond deserve these awards, and keep it up. Finish strong in biology. I'm proud of you all.
Thank you, Ms. Viescas. Mr. Simpson, on behalf of Mr. Allison.
All right, I have the honor of presenting Mr. Allison's list of students and awards this year. Mr. Allison is an amazing laid-back teacher. We do think of him tonight as he's at services for his grandmother. We do want to recognize, though, from Mr. Allison's classes, most valuable student in history, Gabriel Alba. 5-star honors in history, Lucero Caballero. 5-star honors, Jesus Lozano. 5-star honors, Savannah Noriega. 5-star honors, Anjali Patel. And 5-star honors, Isabel Caballero. And 5-star honors, Himani Patel. And 5-star honors, Xavier Baca. And 5-star honors, Francesca Coloma. And 5-star honors in history, Jacqueline Cardosa.
Thank you, Mr. Simpson. Ms. Williams.
Good evening, everyone. It is an honor to be here tonight to celebrate our excellent student body. In spite of the obstacles that the COVID-19 pandemic put before them, the following students persevered, overcame, and excelled. First, I would like to introduce a student exceptional in language arts who only needs to master sentence fragments to be perfect. A creative writer, and I think a kindred spirit, the award for highest GPA in honors language arts goes to Savannah Noriega. The second award for outstanding leadership goes to a young woman who can always be counted on to lead her breakout sessions, as she is always prepared and takes the reins with composure and confidence, Anjali Patel. One of my students is particularly special to me because of her constant encouraging email messages, whether she is gently reminding me that once again I have forgotten to upload the assignment, or she just wants to wish me an excellent day. So the Compassion Award in Honors Language Arts goes to Isabel Caballero. There are many students who improved over the course of the semester, but one in particular stands out to me as she worked very hard to improve both her writing and her critical analysis skills in language arts. The most improved student in Honors Language Arts Award goes to Michelle O. And the following students received an Excellence in Honors Language Arts for their tremendous academic achievement. It is almost a heroic feat to receive an A in my honors language arts class. So it requires not only intelligence, that's my dog, but attention to detail and perseverance. Honey, can you stop him? When the assignments are challenging. He has his bowling pin, he's very happy. This year's awards go to Francesca Coloma, Gabriel Alba, Christy Figueroa, Jesus Lozano, Yesley Comunis, and Truman Williams. Congratulations, all of you, and thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. Mr. Rand?
I just want to thank all of parents and students for being here tonight, and thank you so much for helping out your students. I know that going into this, everybody thought, oh my God, math class, that's gonna be the hardest class. And I just feel so proud of all my students for overcoming all of the challenges. And for all my students, it's amazing how hard everyone's working and how successful most of you guys are being. So I'm just so happy with that. It was hard to narrow it down to 10 certificates, but here are the ones I chose. For highest GPA in Algebra 1, I had a tie. So the first one goes to Francesca Coloma, and the second highest GPA in class goes to Jesus Lozano. They almost had a perfect score. For character award in Honors Algebra 1, I picked Yesli Muniz. She always holds such a positive attitude when in tutoring sessions and tries to help out her peers. And for leadership, I picked Vanessa Pizarro. She always, when anything going on in class during our Zoom meetings, she always steps up and helps out as well. For Gold Star for Excellence in Honors Algebra 1, the first one goes to Gabriel Alba. The second one goes to Savannah Noriega. The third one goes to Jacqueline Cardosa. The fourth one goes to Jethro LeBaron. I lost track of what number I'm at. The next one goes to Himani Patel. The next one goes to Anjali Patel. Thank you guys for working so hard. I wish I could have given more awards, but you guys everything you guys do is amazing. Thank you.
You've got one more, Ms. Duran. I think you have a leadership award.
Oh, I said that one at the beginning.
Oh, did I miss it? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Thank you, Ms. Duran. Great job. Ms. Hayes?
I am thrilled to honor in English 3 a Gold Star for Excellence to Brianda Alirez, Leslie Estrada, Abigail Grotto, and Xochitl Jimenez. And for a Gold Star in Excellence for Composition 1, which is a dual credit course, Destiny Castillo, Estrella Escareno, Freddie Munoz, and Lauren Polk. And I'd also like to recognize for excellence in creative writing, Calliope Whitty and Serenity Schultz.
Thank you, Ms. Hayes. All right, Ms. Williams, my dog is jealous of yours. So if you hear the squeaky toy in the background, now we're playing on Zoom. All right, Ms. Benting and I, we teach a class together. It's called Mentorship. And at comprehensive high schools during your junior and senior year, you would be working on your college application portfolios, scholarship applications. So in answer to the fact that our students are now in total dual credit by their 3rd and 4th year at early college, we have a course called Mentorship. So I just want to say thank you to our students for their perseverance. This can be a difficult course, especially during the times that we're currently in, because we're asking students to think about the future, plan for the future, and prepare for it. And as you know, right now, we have a hard enough time getting out of bed, much less thinking about what 2 years down the road looks like when your teacher is forcing you to come up with a resume and you're like, I barely put on my yoga pants. Like, calm down. So these students, we want to recognize how hard they've worked. Ms. Benting?
So the awards go to Hannah Clyde, Estrella Escareño, Ileana Snyder, Cristina Guerrero, Alexis Mariscal, Viviana Nico, David Villagrana, Abamari Villegas, Larry Zumwalt, and Eliza Lopez. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Miss Benting. Miss Zacek?
Good evening. I'm happy to be part of this celebration acknowledging our ECHS students' hard work. I will be recognizing U.S. history students from fall of 2019 and students from the spring of 2020. So starting with the fall of 2019, my first award is the Lincoln Award, and it's for excellence in U.S. history. And it is going to 2 students who excelled academically in the quality of their work and the depth of their discussions. And these 2 students are Estrella Escudero and Freddie Munoz. The next award is the Tubman Award for Integrity and Character. And this goes to the student who excelled academically and was always willing to help out her fellow students. And this award goes to Viviana Nickel. My next award is the Douglas Award, and it goes to a student with the exceptional ability to think critically and compassionately in our classroom discussions. And this award goes to Madison Fox. And my last award for the fall of 2019 is the Franklin Award for Curiosity and Growth, and it goes to the student who was curious about learning and was motivated to learn. And this award goes to Dante Bluford. So for the spring of 2020, the Lincoln Award for Excellence in U.S. History goes to Leslie Estrada and Jay Nickel. The Tubman Award for Integrity and Character in U.S. History goes to Juan Ortiz. The Douglas Award for Critical Thinking and Compassionate Discussion in U.S. History goes to Zoe Dominguez. And the Franklin Award for Curiosity and Growth in U.S. History goes to Angel Ortega.
Thank you, Ms. Zacek. Ms. Kwong?
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the award ceremony. First of all, I wanted to thank every single one of you guys that are here that work very, very hard to achieve all you can during this difficult time. First of all, I will also want to thank all of the parents. So if you see, if student, you see that your parent have done an amazing being your support system, I want you to hug them right now if they're next to you. If you haven't done so and say thank you to them, please do so now, because without that support system that you have around you, you won't achieve where you're at right now. So thank you, parent, for all that you have done to support us too, also as a teacher. So I pick out silver student not only for their excellency in their work, but also in their work ethic. And I'm just so amazed by what they can do and what, even without teacher being on their back all the time. So without saying any more, I'm going to go ahead and read it through. So the Golden Star of Excellency in Trigonometry is Estrella Escudero. Golden Star of Excellency in Trigonometry is Gabriel Brado. Golden Star of Excellency in Trigonometry, Megan Wirtz. Golden Star of Excellency in Trigonometry, David Villagrana. I also wanted to recognize the following 3 students that they have just show amazing persistency, reluctantly wanted to work hard to achieve what they have. Golden Star in Algebra 2, Aliana Snyder. Golden Star in College Prep, Reagan Cabriela. Sorry about that. Golden Star in Independent Study Math, Juliana Marufo. Thank you, student, and thank you, parents, for everything that you have done.
Thank you, Ms. Kwong. Ms. Benting?
Good evening, parents. Whenever we think our early college students couldn't impress us enough, they do things like this. So I'm happy to recognize those students and present awards for those students who successfully completed their internship for the fall semester. And those students were Madison Fox, David Villagrana, Adamari Villegas, Ileana Snyder, and Hannah Clyde. These students completed 5 to 10 hours a week at their internship placements, such as D.H. Loscombe, Southwest Pediatrics, Art Center, and, oh my gosh, the veterinarian's office. I forgot the name of the vet's office, but
High Desert Veterinary Care.
High Desert Veterinarian. Thank you, Dr. Bailey. And
Got
these
you.
students juggled online learning, dual credit classes, part-time jobs, and an internship. Wow, that's impressive, guys. I'm so proud of you.
Wow, incredible. Thank you, Ms. Benting. I have the privilege of introducing our honor awards. So at a school like Early College, we are so blessed to have some incredibly hardworking students and incredibly hardworking staff and teachers. Well, when you ask incredibly dedicated teachers to narrow down an award to one student, you are asking an epic task. So I just want you to know that the teachers truly dedicated their analysis in the selection of these students. We asked the teachers to nominate students for these prestigious awards. And then we had a meeting that lasted almost 2 hours long where we debated over which students should receive each of these awards. So I want you to know, students, that your teachers did not take these decisions lightly, and we are so proud to have the opportunity to present these to you this evening. Ms. Williams?
All right. Receiving a Spirit Honor Award means these students display a willingness to be a role model and leader at Early College High School by being a beacon of enthusiasm and optimism. These students spread joy in any environment of which they are members. And these days, the attributes of these students are imperative. The 9th grade winner is Jesus Lozano. 10th grade, Areli Perez. And 11th grade, Madison Fox. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. Ms. Zacek?
Receiving a Leadership Honor Award means these students have the ability to positively influence those around them for good. These students have a drive to change the world into something better. A leader is that person everyone looks to for advice, confidence, and a smile. They're someone who overcomes obstacles each day, not for themselves, but to better the lives of those around them. And for the 9th grade, the award is going to Christy Figueroa. For the 10th grade, Brianda Alvarez. And for the 11th grade, Megan Wirtz. Congratulations.
Ms. Hayes?
Receiving a Character Honor Award means these students have the qualities of honesty, courage, and integrity. Honesty requires you to display fairness in all activities and situations. Courage involves showing honesty with confidence and resolve, even in the face of opposition. Integrity is having the courage to stand by your morals despite peer pressure and competing interests. Character is not something that can be taught, but rather something that must be modeled through example. And these students model character. For the 9th grade, Isabel Caballero. For the 10th grade, Angel Ortega. And for the 11th grade, Maribel Granillo.
Thank you, Ms. Hayes. Ms. Zacek?
Receiving a Service Honor Award means these students choose to serve others and contribute to their communities. This service is not just to satisfy a requirement for college applications, but to make the world a better place. These students are willing to serve those around them, and their desire to positively affect the lives of others is evident, even on Zoom. And the award in the 9th grade goes to Yesley Camuñas. 10th grade, Leslie Estrada. And 11th grade, Carly Polk.
Thank you, Ms. Zacek. Mr. Ann?
Receiving a scholarship honor award is not necessarily about straight A's. These students have an intellectual curiosity that drives them not only to enjoy learning new things, but to also have the persistence and integrity to apply themselves to understanding difficult concepts. Through hard work, they strive to become a more educated individual that is better suited to initiate positive changes in society. Our 9th grade winner is Gabriel Alba. The 10th grade award goes to Abigail Grado. And the 11th grade award goes to Freddie Munoz. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Duran. We have added an award this time around that is called the Grit Award. This is new this year as teachers felt there needed to be a special award to recognize students who push to persevere no matter what challenges they faced. And honestly, so many of our students have persevered over great challenges. And we felt we needed to honor two, but that's also part of the reason all of you received a certificate, because we want to honor all of you. Receiving a Grit Award means that your teachers wanted to recognize the persistence, drive, and sheer determination that we have observed in you this year. These awards are presented to students who refused to give up in the face of challenges. Students who should be looked up to as role models. We would like to recognize Larry Zumwalt and Jilliana Marufo. Mr. Simpson?
All right, and as we come to the close of tonight's ceremony, we do want to recognize our Top Honor Award. The Top Honor Award is for 2 students who encompass all 5 aspects. These students have displayed spirit, leadership, character, service, and scholarship. They also have accumulated a number of dual credit hours. And so we want to recognize this year our 2 Top Honor Awards go to Estrella Escareño. Estrella has accumulated 29 college hours and is well on her way to earning her associate degree. By the time she graduates, she still has 3 semesters to go. And we also want to recognize a graduating senior this year, Viviana Nickel, who will undoubtedly achieve the 60 credit hours that's required for the associate degree. So in May, when she graduates, she'll graduate first from Western New Mexico University in purple and gold, and then from Early College High School as well. We congratulate both of these young women for the amazing job they're doing. Our top honors.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Simpson, for that speech. All right, well, I don't know about you, but you may decide to do every award ceremony on Zoom. This brings us to the conclusion, believe it or not. And in closing, I just want to say thank you, all of your staff and teachers and administration. We want to say thank you to our students for all of the efforts, the positive attitudes, the smiles. I know that for the teachers, I always feel like I'm some type of weird vampire, because once I see you, it's like I'm energized all over again. I just have to see my students, and then I can persevere for another day of online teaching. So we appreciate you tremendously. And parents, we want to recognize you. We know that you have sacrificed tremendously. Some of you are working full-time jobs while also trying to homeschool your children, while also facing numerous additional challenges. And we recognize the sacrifice that each of you is making, and we appreciate you. We appreciate every time that you challenge your child to finish that homework. We know that it's taking effort on your part. We appreciate you answering our constant phone calls. We appreciate your communication with us, and we appreciate your support. So again, Ms. Kwong, thank you so much for having them hug their parents earlier, but let's all give the parents a good hearty jazz hands. Come on. All right, so we do have some very exciting news. On behalf of the Student Council and the National Honor Society, we are rolling out our very first online fundraiser. So after this meeting, I will press send on an email to all of our students and parents, and you'll be receiving a link to an online store where you can purchase early college gear. So especially if you're a 9th grader and you felt sad about not even having a t-shirt, we've got a solution for you. All the proceeds will go to Student Council and National Honor Society. And Student Council is a club that all of our students are considered a part of. So that's really great. And don't forget, parents, the PTSA, we would love for you to be a part of the restart of our PTSA, and we will be sending out emails. Mr. Simpson also has his newsletter where he posts important information and upcoming dates. So stay tuned. If you are a parent and you are thinking, I'm ready to be on the PTSA, now would be a perfect time to join because the meetings are on Zoom. So that's a great way to get to participate. So if you're a parent who is thinking, I want to be a part of the PTSA, and by the way, I'd like to run for office, please send an email to Brian Simpson and or Rachel Bailey. We would love to receive some interest in restarting our PTSA. So thank you so much to parents. Thank you for your efforts. Now, I'm going to do something weird that I do with my students at the end of every class. It's called a launch. That's what the formal term comes from, capturing kids' hearts. And that means the end of a meeting. And it's how you send off the students in your classroom, okay? Or in this case, the participants in the meeting. So I'm about to launch you, and this is my benediction. I consider it a blessing as I say goodbye. All right, so thank you so much for being here. And here we go. May you live today with purpose. May you recognize and grasp the opportunities that education provides. May your curiosity be ignited as you experience the adventure of living. And may you be a Pegasus in a field of ordinary horses. Goodbye. Thank you so much for joining.